few.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I even left a little mark on the wall.
Really?
That is Viva La Vida from the album, which is out on. Is it out on the 12th? Yeah, which is
12th.
Which is that a
12th of
Thursday? Yeah, it's a Thursday. Okay, so it's a very ambitious.
Why are we doing
record.
that? Why are we releasing it on a Thursday?
I have no idea.
It was your idea.
It wasn't my idea.
What? That's
No.
what I got told.
Nothing to do with me.
Why is it called Viva La Vida or Death and All Its Friends?
We'll come to that a little later. That I think I might know the answer to.
Yeah? Well, you came, it was your idea. Do people know that you're secretly
I am the sixth
pulling all the strings?
sixth member. I wish, just for the day, I'd love to.
Really?
I'd love to, yeah. I got Guitar Hero because I
Oh,
just
yeah,
wanted
great.
to play. Because I tried to play guitar, and I couldn't. I couldn't even do Wonderwall, which is apparently or House of the Rising Sun.
Wonderwall
apparently.
is harder than you think.
Oh, really?
It's because it's 4 fingers.
But I tried and I couldn't. But now when I play Guitar Hero, at least I feel like.
What's your favourite? You can't go wrong with Sweet Child of Mine. But what's your favourite track to do Guitar Hero on?
I would say at the moment, Pat Benatar. And Hit Me With Your Best Shot. It's incredible.
And what difficulty rating is that?
Easy.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You're progressive. What's difficult? I mean, give me an example of a difficult one
A difficult song.
to do Guitar Hero on.
I would say there is another Guns N' Roses song on the current one that I got, Legends of Rock, which I can't nail.
What, Mr. Brownstone?
No, I think it's Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
That is
That's
quite tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't play that.
I'm sure you probably... Well, you can't, but probably the other guy.
Can you?
No,
he
can't.
can't. Not quick enough.
I'm rubbish.
You've... this is a very ambitious project. It's a very ambitious album. What happens if
It fails.
it doesn't sell as many as the previous albums?
Well, it
I don't
probably
think it
won't.
will anyway. That's one of the great things about the music industry changing so much is that because records don't sell so many copies, you have a bit less pressure. You know, because you can always blame it on. Oh, well, no, people don't buy records anyway.
It's not just us; it's everyone.
Isn't that just part and the parcel, though, of being in a band for a long period of time, that you will always have, career highs, albums that sell a little bit less, but are more personal to you rather than full of big radio-friendly singles, that kind of thing?
I think the key thing is we're just concerned with, away from all the palaver and the distractions, we're concerned with whether someone who hears it for the first time or likes something we've done before, whether they'll enjoy listening to it. And I think we could have done a lot worse, and so we don't know how many people that will be that will enjoy it, but it definitely isn't terrible, and it definitely isn't lazy, and that's the only two things we can do. We can't be worried about whether it sells 2 copies or 20 million copies.
Are you nervous?
Always.
See, I'm nervous. I even brought 2 shirts today.
Really?
Just because I thought...
Did you even... Why? Because you're interviewing Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, really
She's lovely.
terrifying lady. No, because I was, I had to do some work, and I thought, I don't want to be all sweaty when I interview Coldplay, so I'll bring it up.
But the funny thing is, we can't actually see you other than your head from where we're sitting.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt, though.
Thanks very much.
Lovely colour.
Thanks
I
very much.
was doing an interview the other day, and someone told me that I didn't smell very good.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Someone like...
It was a girl, though, so I was a bit...
Someone said to you, well, how do you bring that up in an interview?
Well, I think I was
blah, blah,
waving
blah.
my arms about, and I probably hadn't changed since doing exercise or something.
That's very nice,
Wasn't
isn't
it
it?
somebody you knew very well, or...
I don't know. I can't remember. I blocked it out of my brain. if I'm
The
honest with you.
rudeness of some people.
I don't think it's rude. I think it's honest. I think you should always be honest. If someone's breath is bad or something like that, just say, I don't mean to be a dickhead, but
Mint.
your breath isn't so good.
I think you stink.
That's what you would say.
Do you know what? I got too
You're a
many,
bit more brutal.
I got too many questions to get through. Pay
Well,
attention.
then let's just sing some songs.
Pay attention, class. I can't believe this, because when I spoke to you about X and Y, it was
Why
an
did you
out-
speak to us about that?
because
We've never heard your radio voice before.
you wanted to stop that. you wanted to come on and talk about X and Y, so we talked about X and Y. You describe it now, with hindsight, as slightly problematic and a little bit flabby, which I'm a little bit disappointed by, because A, it's the 3rd fastest selling album in UK history, and secondly, because I didn't come to the 3rd and didn't have a second one.
Yeah. Well, I think Peter Andre would describe himself as being a tiny bit flabby if you watch that show, Katie and Peter.
Yeah.
But he's brilliant, though. I mean, I hand on my heart will express my undying respect and love for Peter Andre. I think that show is amazing.
I love that show.
But he would say he's not in his peak condition in terms of, he's got a couple of pounds to lose, he would say. But so when we say that about our record, we love that record and we're very, very proud of it. we would admit, okay, it's maybe like 2 songs too long or 3 songs too long. That's all we said.
Is that something you only realise with hindsight, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we thought we should put as many songs on as possible because people would just download the ones they liked. But then we realised that was probably not how we'd do it if we did it today. But we don't. I mean, if you ask our personal opinion, that record is a glowing masterpiece.
I agree.
We can say it now because that's not the one we're talking about.
If I'm honest, though, this new album, Viva La Vida, is quite a dangerous album in the sense that there are not too many of the obvious radio-friendly hits on there. There are quite a few of what I describe as band on the run songs, i.e., and I remember when I started at Virgin Radio, on my playlist I had Play Band on the Run.
Yeah.
Which I went,
Have you done it?
I went, blah, blah, this is years ago, 7 years ago, I went, blah, 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 here's Band on the Run. And of course, it starts completely different. And when I started at Virgin Radio, I didn't know any of these songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I've just gone on national radio and introduced a song which I thought was Band on the Run, and it isn't Band on the Run.
But it is.
But it is Band on the Run.
There's 4 songs in that song.
And there are quite a few of these songs,
Yeah,
quite a few of these
couple.
tracks that are... There's several songs in there.
Yeah. Well,
Why do
we
that?
did that once with Nikita by Elton John. We were in Atlanta doing a radio show, and they said, what song would you like to play? And I said, Nikita, please, by Elton John. And I hadn't heard it for 19 years. And the beginning was not what I remembered. And then eventually it became Nikita. Oh, Nikita, you will never know. It's great.
Well, I played the other night, because we were talking about you guys coming on, I played Aha and Hunting High and Low.
Great,
but I only remember that as, I guess we'll be hunting.
High
and
and low.
it starts a bit different. I was like, oh,
Here I am, from within the reach
I
of
was like,
your hand.
I'm not so keen on that bit. I'm not so keen.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
That's the best bit.
Brilliant.
Is it? See, that's why I'm not in a band.
That is the best bit.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, on the reach of your hands.
Touchy.
I'm
Touchy was
winning
better.
a
Touchy was a better song.
Oh, touchy, touchy you, touchy me. Are you a big Aha fan?
Well, I was back in the day. My mum always said to me, oh, do you know what? When you grow up, you're going to grow up to look like Morton Harkett. Liar. Liar. Lying song.
Ben, you're a handsome fella, but he takes
He's
the
a
biscuit.
good, even now, I met him a few years ago. He's still a good-looking guy.
Well, Guy sees it more than us, so...
Yeah, well, I know Mags better than Morton. Mags is the, well, he still is the keyboard player of Aha.
I like the Analog album. I thought that was good.
Yeah, there's some good songs on there.
So we were talking about this album, this new CD, Viva La Vida. I would like to play another song from it. I'd like to play a track called Lost, which has a beautiful sound to it. I've read quite a few sort of odd and bizarre things about this album and about the construction of this album when you were doing it, saying that you were thinking of maybe getting Timbaland to produce and all that kind of thing. So when I remember that story and then I listened to Lost, I wonder whether the bass line or whatever the right terminology is, the drum beat, is taken from that period when you were thinking about doing that kind of record.
Probably. We wouldn't. That was never actually true, that Timbaland thing, but it was a nice rumour. And
Well, I know you like to throw people off scent a little bit, don't you?
I didn't, but I never said that.
Oh, didn't you?
No,
Oh, right.
We didn't say that. Yes, one rumour we didn't start. No. But yes, I think you might be right. Well, we're always inspired by that kind of stuff because it's so good. I think one song we're always trying to chase is Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake, in terms of the beats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know that's one of Will's favourite songs, and he did all the drums on this, obviously, so... Anyway, I'm yakking on.
Let's play it, yeah? This is track 3 from the album. It is called Lost. Enjoy.
With an exclamation mark.
So it is, with an
Called
exclamation.
Lost.
So, I'll do that. It's called Lost. There we go. I know how you love that.